Salzman. Welcome to my kitchen. In today's cooking class, we are gonna make the most amazing vegan mac and cheese you've ever had. Now, trust me, I am not vegan, but this mac and cheese rocks. It is better than any mac and cheese that you've ever had, and it's totally light and actually good for you, if you can imagine. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna make the beginning of the sauce. You are not gonna believe what's in this. It's basically mostly vegetables. No weird ingredients, no processed ingredients. We're gonna start off at the stove and we're gonna be cooking in a pot with some water, some carrots, potatoes. Now you need the potatoes because this is all gonna get blended later, and the potatoes act like kind of a glue in this sauce to make it creamy. Some shallots, some onions, and you're gonna cook this until it's nice and tender and pureeable. So that's gonna take you about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we're gonna put in a blender or a food processor all of the stuff in the pot, including the liquid. Make sure that you include that liquid. And we are gonna blend it with either some soaked raw cashews. This will be better if you have a Vitamix, if you use the soaked raw cashews, so they can get nice and creamy. Otherwise, you can cheat and you can use the same amount of raw cashew butter. So I like to use raw cashew butter because sometimes I'm just in a rush and I've forgotten to soak my cashews, but make sure it's raw. Roasted will not work here. It'll taste super nutty. Then you're gonna add in some Dijon mustard, a pinch of cayenne if you want. I like to add a little bit of salt, and then if you have it, some lemon juice. It's not totally essential, but I like to add a little bit just to give it sort of that kind of sour, cheesy flavor. And then here's where it can go vegan or not vegan. You can use butter if you're not vegan, or you can use a good quality vegan butter substitute like this one, which is Miyoko's Creamery. And this one is a coconut oil and cashew based product, and again, totally clean. All right, let's blend this up. Can you believe how creamy this is? It's incredible. Sometimes I'll just eat it out of the blender just like this. But this is also good not just to make mac and cheese. You can put this on baked potatoes or serve it on the side with some steamed veggies. I've even done a vegan like queso dip, which is on my website. You have to go check that out. It's incredible. All right, now let's go cook our pasta. You want the pasta to be al dente because it's going to get baked further, so don't overcook it. You can use any kind of pasta you want, but I usually favor the more traditional elbow macaroni. But gluten-free works, grain-free works, like whatever your family enjoys. And once it's drained, mix it with this cheese sauce. And here's other ways that you can do this. You can make a little breadcrumb topping if you want. We're gonna put some fresh breadcrumbs in the food processor with a little bit more of that vegan butter and some paprika, which will help the crumbs brown a little bit. And then we can top the casserole with some of these fresh buttered breadcrumbs and then bake it, or you can just opt to not use breadcrumbs. And I would cover it at that point though, because you don't want the mac and cheese to get dried out. Okay, now it's time to put this in the oven. Okay, once the sides are nice and bubbly and the top is golden brown, it's ready to go. And I think this looks absolutely amazing. Feel free to ask me about any substitutions you might have in the comments below, because I've made this several different ways, and you can even add in some frozen defrosted cauliflower or broccoli to the pasta before you pop it in the oven. There's a lot of ways that you can enhance this casserole. Anyway, I hope you make it. Let me know if you do. For more tips and tricks and healthy recipes like this one, visit me at PamelaSalzman.com and come back next week. I'll see you in the kitchen.